a second. Once the mic comes on, Shaq, you hear us? I take that as a yes. All right, guys, we have Shaq here to answer questions you guys have for him. No one's raised their hand yet, so if someone wants to start off with the first question, and then I'll start calling people.
2 minutes.
Shaq, Mike Solarte with Spectrum News 1. Good to see you again. Just kind of, now that you've had a day to think about it and the pressures you guys got, the takeaways, I mean, I would say obviously your best performance so far, but obviously things to clean up as well.
Yeah, there's definitely things to clean up. We started off fast. I think the first big play that kind of got things going is when Dante punched the ball out on Keenan Allen. That just set the whole tone for the whole defense, really. And we knew what type of game it was going to be after that play.
Let's go to Jonathan Alexander and then Miles Simmons.
Hey, Shaq. Hope you're doing well. We were talking to a few of the other players who, talked about how the team meeting, helped you all kind of come closer together. And then you all got this win. So I'm wondering, how was, the feeling around the locker room after the win and today? I guess I don't know what y'all have done today, whether it's just been meetings. But how was that different than after the loss against Tampa?
Razul did a good job just coming up to coach and telling them, like, look, we need to start playing for each other and make sure we get to know each other, because this is a team that was created within, let's say, like a month, and us just really going out there just playing ball and not really playing for each other. So Razul came up with this idea is we all need to learn each other and figure out, like, what each other goes through and stuff like that. That way we're able to play for each other. And that was one big thing that we did this week. We had some guys share some stories and stuff like that, and just make you feel closer to them and make you want to go play for them. So, and that's what it was about. I think that was the biggest difference, really, is just we started playing for each other and not just playing with each other, just playing. I know that sounded weird, but we started just playing for each other. I'm playing for Trey. Trey's playing for me. I'm playing Razul. Razul is playing for Derek Brown and all that.
Hey, Shaq, two things for you. First, how are you physically? I believe you had to come out for a play or two toward the end of the game there.
I'm good. I'm good. Just a little cramp.
Okay, very good. And the second thing, third down, that was another issue, and it's been an issue for a couple weeks, now. I know that you guys want to do better on first and second down, but when it gets to third and shorter, those third and mediums, are there things that you guys have identified that you can do better to do better in those particular situations?
Yeah, we just got to win.
Let's go to Joe Person and then David Newton.
Hey, Shaq, how you doing? Wanted to know kind of where that team, the team bonding deal, kind of where it showed up on Sunday. One example, for instance, Matt gave was he looked over at one point and you were next to him watching and kind of cheering on the offense. Wonder where you saw the benefits of bonding stuff show up yesterday.
I feel like the whole game, I feel like we played for all 60 minutes. So we played for all 4 quarters of the game. When things were going good, we were playing well. When things started going bad, I think they had a 19-play drive one time. And, you just got to look at guys and be like, okay, we need somebody to make a play. And I just felt like the whole game was really it. We kind of put it together, but it's not all the way finished yet, if you know what I mean. But still some stuff to work on. We're going to come back. We watched the film. There's a lot of mistakes that we had. Even though we got the win, the biggest thing is keying on the mistakes and what can we do to get better from those mistakes. So we got this day tomorrow to rest, and we got to come back Wednesday ready to go and fix all those details.
Hey, Shaq, David here. I wanted to stick on that bonding thing a little bit. Were there any stories when people stood up and talked that really struck you the most?
Everybody's story. Everybody comes from different backgrounds and different things that happen to their life. I think the 4 guys that talked really just hit me. I think it was Tyer, Chris Reed, Mike Davis, and Teddy. Those guys all talked, and Razul. Those guys all 5. Those guys all talked, and they sparked it, and it just made you want to play for them even more.
And one other question on the defense: as much as you guys improved, yards after contact still seem to remain a problem, or missed tackles. What's going on there that you guys need to correct?
We just got to make the play, make the tackle, run our feet. That's it.
All right, we have time for one more, so let's go to Josh for the last question.
I've actually got two, so I'll give you the first one. Brian Burns said on that first strip sack that you were calling out pass, and he kind of gave the credit to you. Do you feel like at this point in your career that you're starting to recognize plays more often? Like, to use the best example, like Luke used to do.
Yeah, but it just comes down to just watching film, hearing some stuff and keywords that they like to say in one game, and they use the same thing in another game, and that's kind of where I just got my tip. And I was just alerting them, was like, okay, because they start off as a run play. Then I think we had brought somebody down, and they checked it. So I was like, okay, well, we're not going to go run the run. I was like, all right, this is going to be a pass. And Brian was able to get the sack force fumble, and Tyre picked it up. So all credit to them. They did a great job. Everybody did their job, and we got a big play for defense.
And then the other question is, we saw the video of you guys singing Sweet Caroline in the locker room. What do you think about that tradition, and who's got the best singing voice on the team?
No doubt, Ed, our special teams coach. He just has a lot of energy, man, and that's just something we can feed off of. We just got to keep winning so we can keep hearing them sing.
All right, Shaq, we appreciate you taking the time.
Appreciate it, Preston.
We'll see you later.